This is Denny Gulino with Mace News, and we're watching the Federal Reserve. As we listen to Fed Chair Powell today, it was important to realize what's going on. It wasn't just the usual status report on the monetary policy path, but a prescription for the here and now, what his sets of audiences should be doing and thinking about the choices this virus crisis is forcing on official Washington. We're in survival mode, he seemed to be saying. This isn't going to be easy. Get real. We're nowhere near the inflection point. What we can hope for is it stops getting worse, but it can stay bad for a long time. The first audience, investors who know the markets don't stand still. They have to make choices in real time. Put away your rose-colored glasses, he seemed to be saying. Be realistic. In fact, he slapped us in the face with realism. He said that back in March, nearly half of everybody with a job making under $40,000 lost that job. Now we're in May. Has it gotten a lot worse? So is it time to bid up assets? The Fed is ready to buy corporate debt, bond-backed ETFs. Is that a speculative environment? Seems more like a play-it-safe environment. His second audience, Congress. You've got to do more, and it's got to be big, he's saying. Powell knows the Democratic House will be passing a $3 trillion package Friday, that the Republican Senate has a long way to go grappling with this round. Go big, he's saying. His words, additional fiscal support could be costly, but it's worth it if it helps avoid long-term economic damage. His third audience, his fellow policymakers at the Fed. Buckle up for the long term, he's saying. Of course, he's not going to flip on negative rates. The market pressure in that direction is something he wants to withstand, not encourage. Hold your ground, he's telling them. We've got a long way to go, so don't get weak in the knees now. Fourth, the White House, where President Trump just this week restarted his tweet campaign for negative rates. Powell saying, back off. Powell did not subscribe to any of the happy talk. He didn't issue any false assurances. The virus dictates what happens, not wishing on a star. The biggest audience, of course, that needs the most encouragement is the broad business community. Powell was telling them, we know what's happening to you. We know the dangers of letting everything collapse. We're up to the job because we're focusing on what you need to hang in for the recovery. His bottom line, though, in his words again, the recovery may take some time to gather momentum. We ought to do what we can to avoid a stagnant economy, low productivity, no income growth. His emphasis is on what to do from now on, not on what to sit on that we've done already. Preserve your capability to recover because that's what's important, while government provides the oxygen, the income support, whatever is necessary. So again, buckle up for a long trip. This is Denny Gulino for Mace News.